people, there are total 6 dioceses, and Church of South India is in entire South India, which is 5 states and Sri Lanka. So this is the history of Church of South India, and as most of you know, that the Church of South India's moderator is elected every 2 years from among the bishops of Church of South India, which is 22 dioceses. So I see so many faces here which I don't know many of you, but I just want to introduce myself. My name is Emmanuel Edla. I am from New York. And I came from one of the biggest dioceses, which is Medak. So I just want to talk about the schools and hostels of Medak diocese. Like, as most of you know, that there is a hostel in Secunderabad for girls and boys, which is Wesley boys and Wesley girls, and in Medak, Wesley Coeducational High School with the hostel facility, and in Nizamabad district, Gurgaon was another big hostel facility. And most of the students, when I was growing up at least, they studied one of these schools or stayed in the hostels. And in addition to that, there are so many missionary schools in all the dioceses, especially if we are talking about Medak diocese. So there is school in Nizamabad, school in Lakshetpet, and there are several schools. And also, in addition to schools, there are hospitals, churches, theological colleges, vocational schools, and old age homes. So, at this time, why I am mentioning all these are all established by so many missionaries who came to India and they started the churches and schools and hostels and hospitals. Without them, we wouldn't have had all these facilities especially every one of us who are sitting here has directly or indirectly connected to one of these institutions or churches in India, which is part of the Church of South India. So, we have to always thankful and grateful to all the missionaries who helped us to get educated and also to know our living God Jesus Christ. We have roots. Some of you, maybe you are from Hyderabad or big towns in Andhra Pradesh or South India. And some of us, we lived in a rural villages where our parents worked as preachers, village preachers, and we lived in the villages during the vacation time and experienced the life not only in the towns but in the villages. So that's where our roots started. When I was growing up, I used to ask my parents about so many childhood things like, where I started learning, education wise, and, like about my childhood activities, about my relatives. So these are all goes in everybody's mind, including all the children here. And some children, they may not ask their parents, but I feel it is the parents' responsibility to tell and to teach, to educate our children about our roots, how we grew up in the villages and how we learned about Bible and how we learned about Christianity and how we studied in the hostels. Those are all the life's important things our children should know. Those are our roots. So, if at all if we go to India, try to visit the places where we grew up or where we studied and show it to your children. That way they will know where they came from. This is important in everybody's life, that we should know about ourselves. That way, when we are living in the society, we will give the importance of life and be helpful to others who are in need, not only financially, but in so many other social aspects. So, this morning I am standing standing here to remind each one of you to reconnect ourselves and reach out to others about our church and about our life and about our churches, not only in India but also here where we are associated with. We are so fortunate, some of us, we are able to worship here in this country in our own Telugu language. And I know it is very important for children to have worships in English. But at least once in a while, don't forget about our roots. Let us all try to speak in Telugu. That's our root. Let's all try to sing in Telugu. Let us all try to read the Bible in Telugu. That way, at least we can refresh ourselves and go forward. And I would like to close, and I wish all of you wonderful time throughout this day and all the days to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Melody Garu. He's my Meramama, my mother's brother. And the things that you are saying, we have family here, we have people who know from back home, different dioceses, so perfect time to reconnect ourselves. Thank you, Mama, for those wonderful reflections. So now,